What is good, cutted people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam shoving raw ground beef in Uzi's mouth while he's sleeping until he gives us Love is Rage 3. In today's video, we'll be discussing how Lil Uzi Vert and Jack Harlow's beef may have been entirely fake. I know I've talked about this in the past, but there was a significant update that may prove my hypothesis true. But first, the featured comments. By the way, the ones with the highest likes are most likely to win in the comment section. Shout out YT Ominous, who said, Bobbalam here digging in Iggy's butt cheeks deep enough to get Playboy Cardi so he can see the light of day and drop whole lot of red. I wish, young sir, but Cardi unfortunately has been officially diagnosed blind as Iggy's cheeks cut off circulation to his face. Luckily, I snuck out of his house with whole lot of red in my mouth like man's right here. Back to the topic though, Uzi and Jack beef, possibly fake. Let's talk about it. Alright, so pretty much all Uzi fans know this, but just to summarize, Lil Uzi Vert and Jack Harlow used to have beef due to Jack taking sides with DJ Drama and Don Cannon, who are the owners of Generation Now, in which they are both signed to, during all of Uzi's label issues last year. I have multiple videos explaining each small diss each has given to the other, so y'all can check out those videos after this if you want to get the scoop, but I don't want to waste your time since most of y'all probably already know. But there has been an update in their situation that makes their label companionship look much brighter. Lil Uzi Vert responds to a fan saying Uzi declaring war on Jack Harlow, probably thinking that when Uzi went live a couple days ago seemingly dissing someone who dropped an album on the same day that he was talking about Jack Harlow. However, we discovered it was in fact Rich the Kid because Uzi also spoke out on his Instagram story earlier that day regarding OGs lying about having so many hits and so much money, which was a direct response to Rich the Kid dissing Uzi on Twitter a couple days before that because he was frustrated with his recent album Boss Man's first week sales. It is important to note that Jack Harlow also officially released an album called Sweet Action that day, the same day as Uzi and Rich, selling 15k units first week, which doesn't seem like much at first, but at the level Jack is at currently in the rap game, it's definitely a huge W. In fact, he outsold Blueface, who has 5 million followers on Instagram, whereas Jack only has 500k or so. The reason I emphasize Jack Harlow's first week sales is because I am positive the reason that his name is so apparent in the hip-hop industry now is due to his beef with Uzi. As I've mentioned in previous videos, when Uzi merely posted a picture of Jack without tagging him on his Instagram story with a clown over his head, he gained over 30k followers, and now his name is forever associated with Lil Uzi Vert, just as 6ix9ine used Trippie Redd to propel his career in the industry, in addition to all the other rappers he supposedly beefed with. Moreover, Jack and Uzi clearly allowed narratives to build surrounding their hatred for one another in order to help market Jack's album rollout, as well as in his Lyrical Lemonade music video, in which he also was alleged to sneak diss Uzi with the clown emojis on the iPhone. Jack was also reported to have dissed Uzi in a Funk Flex freestyle the week of both of their albums releasing, and after all of that back and forth, coincidentally, after both artists from the same label that both benefit from the media talking about them constantly drop albums, and then Uzi responds to the fans' tweet I brought up earlier with no way, he is great and doing amazing, like everything is all sunshine and flowers now. It almost makes you think that Uzi and Jack have always been cool, and they essentially just used Uzi as a platform for Jack to feed off of until his music could stand on its own. If so, DJ Drama and Don Cannon are genius, and that all the marketing through this strategy would be completely free. If you see Jack and Uzi chilling at the club together, popping Lysol and Purell hand sanitizer together, you know what's good. Their beef was completely fake from the very beginning. Maybe Uzi even has some sort of stake in Jack's royalties if any of this is true. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, cleaning off the table that Uzi and Jack sat at the club and chugging their leftover hand sanitizer. Let me know in the comments if y'all think this beef could in any parallel universe be fake. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it, as well as to keep up to date with me on all my socials in the description if you with it. Peace out, clouded people. Know what I'm saying?